Hello everyone, it's Sam
and Rosie
with Disloyal Order, and we are here with
Rob from the Tygers of Pan Tang.
And what do you do in the band, Rob?
I play guitar.
Awesome.
I try and play guitar.
Oh, you're shredding, don't lie.
I think no, I don't shred. No. I like shreddies, but I don't shred. No, definitely not. That's for younger people with faster fingers.
And you're headlining today
We are.
on the main sage,
Yes.
Hammerdown Festival. That's awesome. And you've just landed from Italy playing a show.
You're busy.
We are. We've just we played Lullapool Rock Festival yesterday, and we're up very early this morning. So I didn't have a chance to put my mascara on.
Or eat a bowl of shreddies.
Or eat a bowl of shreddies, yeah. No, we missed breakfast. We had to leave at 6 and breakfast was 7.
Oh.
So yeah, no.
So airport food, breakfast.
No, I didn't even do that. No, but the prices, I just weren't very mean, and I thought I'm not. And then we got on the plane, and then I said to the guy on the plane, I said, he came down with his trolley, and I said, "Can I have a Coke?" And he said, "Yeah." Well, I bought one on the way out, and they're £4 for a little can of Coke.
Oh.
Right? So I said, "Do you have any ice?" And he went, "No." And I said, "It's all right, I'm not bothered. I'm not drinking warm Coke for £4."
Yeah, no, fair
And then he
enough.
said, "No, we have got ice." So somebody brought him some ice. So I'm sat in an aisle seat with a little plastic cup of ice, and then they just cruised by.
Oh.
So and the guy was a stranger sat next to me there who was Italian, and I said to him, "Well, apparently I'm not buying it."
I'm not buying a £4 Coke.
No, I'm not. I'm saving me money till I get back to somewhere I can spend £3 on a can of Coke.
So you just had a cup of ice.
So I sucked a couple of bits of ice, but it gets worse. Then the girl comes down collecting the rubbish, and she said, "Hey, rubbish," and I still had a bit of ice in me, so I gave it up and I put it in the thing. So I thought, well, I've only had 2 sucks of ice.
Well, speaking vaguely about food, we have the first and probably the most important question.
Okay.
What is your go-to meal deal or pre-gig food?
Very easy to answer. I don't eat before a show.
You're the second person to say
No,
that.
I really don't. It would have to be probably. When did I eat today?
Well, this is me. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Yeah. Oh no, we stopped at Burger King.
Beautiful.
Which well.
You're not a Burger King fan? I'm a big Burger King fan.
It's
Not
the only
sponsored.
fast food place that sells onion rings, so I'm
Yeah.
on board.
Well, yeah. No, I didn't have onion rings, but I did pay an awful lot of money. I thought for what I had. It was the smallest bag of chips I've ever had.
It sounds like you've been ripped off in the past 24 hours.
Well,
You've not had a great luck with the food.
bag of chips would have looked small in a fairy's hand. And I'm talking about a garden fairy here,
Yeah.
or a gnome, or oh no, God.
Well, if you don't eat before you perform, do you have like a favourite post-stage meal?
I'll eat anything.
Yeah,
I'll get
adrenaline's
off
running, you're like,
stage.
Yeah.
What's
hand it
going?
over.
My first food is liquid food, so I'm always looking for a glass of nice cold white wine.
Oh,
What are you, Sauvignon
speak my
Blanc?
language.
So
Pinot Grigio?
Anything really.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a wine prostitute.
You're not picky?
Yeah. Well, I like Chardonnay if it's a nice one.
Beautiful.
But I don't drink hot drinks.
Okay.
I've never drunk hot
No
drinks.
hot drinks.
So I like anything cold.
See, I'm a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. Very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm like you, I'll drink any white wine. The
I
cheapest
know,
one at
I've
the
been,
bar.
I've been
I think.
around, I know.
Yeah. So and that's we're lucky enough to have a quite a nice rider. So
Oh, awesome.
wherever we play, so there's always white wine and red wine and Jack Daniels on the rider.
Lovely. Great choices all round, I'd say.
So Craig, Jack, and I are big Jack Daniels drinkers. So
I like the Jack Daniels apple. Have you
No.
had- With,
Oh, I love
with
it.
tonic water. It's
No.
so good.
Well, the honey one? I don't know.
I just
You just don't mess
just
with
don't, I
the
shouldn't mess
standard.
with it.
Yeah.
No, we were out playing a festival in Sao Paulo last year, and for the artists they had a complimentary Jack Daniels bar, and they had all the different Jacks there. And the guy, the first one he made me was an apple Jack,
Yeah.
and it was just like
With?
I think he made it with tonic,
See, yeah.
and it was just like weak apple juice.
Yeah.
It's an easy summer drink.
And I had and it had a slice of apple in it, for goodness sake. Oh, he did the full works. I was only missing the umbrella.
The most middle class thing I've ever heard. That slice of apple
And
and
I had a drink, and he looked at me and he went, and he shook his head. He didn't even speak, he shook his head and went, No, just have the regular Jack.
I just have the regular
Yeah,
Jack.
so-
Do you have it
Don't
with
mess
Coke?
about.
Are you Jack
yeah,
and Coke?
Jack and
Yeah.
full fat Coke.
Full fat Coke. Man after my own heart. None of this diet stuff.
And then I, in the corner of my eye, there's a kind of like a small wagon, and I'm doing burgers. And I said to Craig, I said, we're going over there. And he said, oh, why? He said, for a burger. And I said, yeah, maybe. He hadn't sussed. So the guy came and he these great big ranch burgers,
Yeah.
freshly made, proper mince,
All the works.
proper steak mince patties and stuff like that. And I knew what was behind him. Craig hadn't sussed it this time, and I said, can we have a couple of portions of your smoked brisket?
Oh.
Because it was a smoker.
Yeah.
But like it was like,
Proper.
it was like a tanker.
Oh.
And it was like, so Chris going, right, oh, well, we're having it. I said, just shut up and eat it. so out it came, and of course he was drooling, and it was just the most succulent, barbecued, long smoked,
Oh, that
whatever.
is a dream.
And just washed down with a little bit of Jack. I mean, it's what
Oh.
more can you
That
want?
sounds like the dream
That's
over here.
lovely.
I want to be living this.
I
I think we've had a cookie and a meal deal today.
Yeah, that's what we meant.
So if that answers your question, that's
Yes, that does.
Wonderfully.
Yeah.
More than
That
answers
might
the
be
question.
the fanciest answer we've got today.
Yes, it has indeed. So, obviously, we're at a rock and metal festival, and at these kind of shows and gigs, we have a lot of moshing, wall of death,
Okay.
crowd surfing. If you had to pick one of those kind of gig activities, what would you pick?
Do you know what? I do like watching a good mosh pit.
Yeah, not partaking.
Not partaking. No. I'm too old, and I'm not. Yeah, no.
Just watching the casualties go.
Yeah, I do. And to be honest with you, it doesn't often happen with Tigers because we're not really that kind of act.
Yeah.
But when it does happen, it always amazes me. We were playing Serbia, a show in Serbia last year, and it was one of the shows that we played that didn't have any stage security.
Oh, okay.
So
People just getting up.
yeah, climbing up, but then jumping back into the audience. Luckily,
Yeah.
somebody was catching them.
Okay, yeah.
Unlike School of Rock, if you remember that.
Yes.
But they were all. It was like going back into 1980 because there were. When I say
Was it
there
a
were-
lot of people as well?
Yeah, the whole, like the two front three rows were all of kind of like 15 to 21
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
That all had the black and white stripe or the red and
The
black
kids are
stripe
all right.
pants.
The kids are
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all those kind of like with bullet belts that Motorhead and we all used to wear
I
back in
love
the day.
bullet belts.
Yeah, lovely.
And it was, and I think we said, wait, where can you even get the stuff anymore?
That's sick.
And oh wow! And they were climbing, and it was pretty awesome. I
Do
have
you
to
take
say.
a bit of pride being part of like the music that gets people back into these kind of?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Don't be humble.
Go on.
Well, we kind of started it, kind of. We were one of the first sort of big four that Jeff Barton wrote about initially in 1979 in Sound's music paper.
Oh, awesome.
There was Iron Maiden, of course.
Yeah.
There was Def Leppard. There was Saxon. And there was Tigers. And
Wow.
those were the first four bands. And indeed, if I'm allowed to blow a little bit more wind out my trumpet,
Please.
Please.
if anybody can go on Wikipedia and you look at Metallica
Yeah.
and you look at the I think it's the history of how they came to be. Lars actually said his first advert in the New York Recycler said drummer wishing to meet other musicians, like-minded musicians, to jam Tygers of Pan Tang and Diamond Head.
No way.
That's awesome, man.
No
so
way.
that's so cool.
That's
I
Trailblazers.
didn't realise we're in presence of royalty.
I know.
well, I wouldn't quite say that, but
Are
yeah.
being humbling. And do you have any advice for any young people that might be trying to break out into the music industry?
Absolutely, I do get asked this question. Do you know that the answer that I can just say is if that's what you want to do, if you have a dream, then you really, really have to try and do everything you can to achieve that dream.
Yeah.
If it's help from your mum and dad to buy your first guitar, or the guitar you always wanted, or you need to go and work at McDonald's,
Yeah.
or you need to go and collect glasses when you're 16 and get you know earn your money because it feels really good to do that, and then improve your gear all the time. Do what you can.
Upgrade it as you go. Because
you're a firm believer of that.
I'm a firm believer of that. Yeah.
But also, obviously, you have to look to write songs and get in with if you can, get in with the right people and the right crowd.
Yeah, it's a lot of, if you've got the talent and you know the right people and you've got the drive, I think sky's the limit, really.
It is, but it's difficult these days. I do think it was a little bit easier probably back in 1980.
Well, this is the thing with social media, is it's like, has it oversaturated the market? Like, how have you guys kind of navigated this rise in social media?
You have to move the times. You really have to move the times, and look at what's going on around you and become current.
Yeah, of course. Are you on TikTok then?
We're on everything.
Big up.
Awesome. Good.
Our manager does all our social media, and he's kind of studied it.
Yeah.
So he knows all about algorithms and stuff like that.
Yeah, got to play the algorithm. Yeah.
I thought I was doing that at school and nothing else. But apparently it's a thing. So yeah, I don't understand it, but he's really, really good at it. So
awesome. Obviously, you guys have so much of your own music out there and been playing all these shows that people can hear. But if there was one song that you haven't written that you wish you could have wrote, what would it be?
Oh wow. There are so many.
Yeah.
There are so many. To narrow it down to one, oh my goodness.
We've had some very eclectic, all over the place answers today.
Yeah, do you know, I probably something. It would have to be two.
That's fine. You can say two.
Maybe two. One of my, actually, we've just been talking about this in the dressing room. One of my particular favourite Status Quo songs, huge Status Quo fan, brought up with them, Status Quo and Slade, probably would be Rain.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is probably Status Quo's heaviest song that they ever wrote. It's in a crazy tuning, but it really, really works. You see, I'm not going to say anything like Stairway to Heaven or anything, that...
We've had no Stairway today.
Oh, okay.
No.
We've
had denied.
We've had Boat Rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you go to maybe Bon Scott ACDC's Let There Be Rock album, there's a track in there called Go Down.
Okay.
Which is just... It's probably my all-time favourite song.
Oh wow! Okay.
Big words.
So if you get a chance to have
Status Quo and AC/DC.
If you get a chance to have a listen to it, it's a great song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uncomplicated, just does what it says on the tin. As your foot tapping and your head banging and a slight nose.
Can't ask for
a
much
slight
more,
nosebleed.
really.
There you are. Yeah.
All right. Well, we have one more question to tie off this interview. Obviously, we're in Brighton, the home of the Seagulls.
Okay.
But this is a bit of a personality test. Rosie, take it away.
Oh right. Okay.
Pigeons or seagulls? Pick.
Pigeons or seagulls?
And there is a correct answer.
Is there? Right. Okay.
By our own
bias and
we've
judgment.
set
the correct answer.
Okay. All right.
No pressure.
I think I've got to go seagulls.
Oh, wrong answer.
Doing
wrong
so well
answer.
too.
Doing so.
Have you been victim to a seagull attack recently?
We have chickens in our garden, and we also have pigeons that live on the roof of the houses in the street, and the pigeons come down and
terrorise them.
No, they don't terrorise them, but they steal all their food. They go into this huge big aviary that I've built for them.
Okay, so you've got seagulls taking the food from the chickens, and that's
pigeons.
Sorry, I meant pigeons, and that's why we've gone seagulls.
So that's why I've gone seagulls.
You might be allowed to say seagulls.
You know what? You've kind of changed my mind because of your personal situation.
Yeah, and they're all lovely girls, and they lay wonderful sunshine yellow yolk eggs.
Beautiful.
But those omelettes are delicious.
Oh man, which we get every day. And yeah, the pigeons are a little bit of a nuisance. So But
I can accept that answer.
You know what?
I wish you'd said puffins.
Oh,
Now there's a
secret
bird.
third answer.
But you
There's a
would pick
bird.
puffins because they're the best.
Yeah, because
I feel like.
they're better than seagulls up at the
puffins,
sea.
puffins or flamingos, then. I thought that's a
Puffins
good.
or flamingos?
Yeah.
Puffins or flamingos?
See, I'm still going puffins.
As-
Yeah, I'm going puffins.
Are you a
Yeah.
flamingo girl?
We're literally in the queer capital of the UK and you haven't picked flamingos, guys.
This is true. This
Can you
is
say
true.
that word?
Oh, I feel like Gen Z reclaimed
Yes,
it.
it's
We can say the word capital, can we? Okay, sorry.
That was
Buddy,
good.
if
That
you
was
ever,
good.
you know, if this ever stops working out, you should go and stand up. Very good.
I want to see a
I think
tight
you'll be
five
fine.
before the set. Be great. Well, thank you so much for
Oh,
joining us
thank you.
today.
It's great
You're an
questions.
absolute legend. Thank you.
Yeah, off the wall questions, which I absolutely love.
Brilliant. I
Yeah.
appreciate that so much. Thank you so
I'm
much.
so pleased I haven't had a drink because the answers would have been entirely different.
Oh, we'll catch you afterwards.
Brilliant.
No, I'm
Good luck
driving.
tonight.
Good luck. We can't wait to catch your sets.
Thank
Thank you
So
very
excited.
much indeed. Thanks very much, everybody.
I've been Sam,
I've been Rosie.
and this has been Disloyal Order. Thank you so much.
Bye.
And I've been Rob. Bye.